Hello!
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts! Right there, my voice went.
Of course,
it's
yeah.
like...
Yep.
Alright, we're finishing up Dunsby's Distillery tonight. And
Yes.
that's it. And I'm so excited about this build. I've been actually working on it a lot this past weekend.
A lot.
So I have a lot of close-ups to show everybody. So
Ooh, how are we doing close-ups just with the...
I'll just pull it up to here.
Okay.
Or I'll rush it over there. Because I built the distillery.
Mm-hmm.
I built a steam forge. I built a little bitty table. And you haven't seen this yet, but I built a bridge. A little walking path. And I have my little... This is one of the original. This is Crow's. One of his metal...
Oh, the metal gnome.
Yeah, what is it called? What is that? I've got a box of them that he gave me. His old...
Is it like the kind of metal you were trying to name?
Yeah, it's Grenadier minis.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's the old, in the yellow boxes. His old minis, unpainted, this one was one of them. But it's really heavy.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Dunsby.
Oh, that's Dunsby.
Shackleford Dunsby.
I'm glad we already have Dunsby.
So let's get started. But, wait, before I do that, see on the bottom of the screen right here?
Yes.
There's,
That you're pointing
Geek
at
Thyself. Well, I'm looking at the screen, like down below me, right?
Oh, right. Sorry, I have to both things up. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Look at the other one on the right.
Yeah.
See how it says Geek Thyself? Every Wednesday they put out a new...
I can do it.
You do
right
it.
Down
there
there.
you go, right down there. Every Wednesday they put out a new podcast, and you can go to wherever, iTunes or wherever podcasts are sold. I don't know. I listened to one podcast.
Right.
I should listen to them, though. It looks hysterical.
They could be on a multitude of them.
They are.
Yeah.
Wherever you find them, go to Geek Thyself, and it looks hysterical. So I need to go check them out. But they release new episodes every Wednesday. So every week, the Nerdsmith team, all the creators are supporting each other, and we're picking we picked Geek Thyself for this week. So there we go. Hello.
Hello, Renick.
Hello, Renick. That's awesome. Thank you. So I wanted to shout that out real fast before we get started. But now let's get started. Dunsby's Distillery, Part 3. You want to put it on the table now?
Part 3.
Part 3. And 3 shall be the counting. 1, 2, 5.
3 set.
3.
All right.
4 is right out.
4 is right out.
Okay, so ta-da! This is how much I have done so far. I will do a close-up of the swamp in a minute. It's still actually a little wet, but let me show you the house.
I just realized that your burn-in is critical role.
Is it?
The burn-in on this monitor?
Yeah, probably.
No, I see actor Matt Mercer at the top.
Yeah, I know. I watch it all the time. That monitor burns easily.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is I put together the if you follow me on Twitter, you've seen these already. Make sure the camera isn't doing its funky in and out thing.
I'll check.
I figured out a new way to make hinges for doors, so I'm really proud of that. But this is made out of foam. I actually have a couple little tea lights in there.
They're actual candles.
Yeah.
She was close to setting it on fire.
Yeah. Well, it's easier to see the inside if you leave it in there. So I used foam. See, just the foam, and I made the. Can they see that?
Yes.
It looks like sort of supposed to look like wood. I showed you that technique last time. The inside and the outside of the distillery are painted rocks. Excuse me. Still have a little bit of that cough.
Jake!
Jake! Finally.
Oh, hello again, handsome.
Hello there, handsome. This right here, I learned this from, I want to say it was Black Magic Crafts again. He's like a font of information.
So. Yeah.
This is that sewing, embroidery, plastic embroidery stuff.
Right. It's usually not the cross the way you've got it.
Right. It's
and
usually
X is
this
more
way.
Up and down.
But you turn it 90 degrees.
This is
and
a cool build. It's because it is.
And it forms what I think look more like Gothic windows, old-timey medieval windows.
Medieval windows.
But the way I figured out to make the hinges on the doors, that's just a very thin piece of cardboard, tiny little thin, like I peeled off the scrap end of it, and I glued it to the door side, and then I glued it to the edge, and it's just one whole piece, and I made it hinge like that. So the doors hinge on both sides. And I did a front little stoop and a back stoop.
And
really, there's no
kids going to leave a stoop.
And then
really quick, the hinges on that.
Yes.
Is that do those swing better than the previous editions of doors you've done?
Definitely.
Okay.
They only swing one way though.
Well, okay.
Other doors.
It's not bad. It's not a horrible thing.
Like me, I only swing one way, but I know several people who swing both ways. But it's sturdier. What were you going to point out?
I was just pointing at Jake was asking something, but I was going to let you finish.
Yeah, so that's and these little things right here, those are
I missed that smiling face.
Hi, Anchoku.
Hello, Anchoku. This part right here is a little ring that you would get in the jewelry section, the jewelry making section right here. Hey, Jake, are my nails on fleek tonight? And then this is styrofoam too. That door. And I use that technique of scratching the surface up and down like that with the wire brush to create that wood texture on the inside and the outside. So that's how I made.
That's a creative one. I like that.
I like that idea. That was a great. And this is just cardboard. It's a single ply cardboard folded probably at a
more or less a 90.
50 degree. I mean, not 80 degree. Whatever this one is, 95. Not quite 90, see? 90 would be straight up and down.
No, straight up and down is...
That's 45.
No, straight up and down is 180.
No, it's 90! Stop, you've been drinking. And then...
I had like 3 sips.
And then I put my shingles on there. Now, the shingles I use, you guys have seen this from when I worked on Miramore.
Jake says, yes, that is a nice shade of purple. Periwinkle?
Thank you.
Or is it blue? Soft violet?
I don't know. I just called it. It's number 39.
It's number 39. That's what it is.
But I asked her to put glitter on.
Jeez.
So anyway, I used regular dollhouse shingles. These are the cedar shingles you can get at any doll house making supply store.
Emporium.
But honestly, Hobby Lobby has them. And I just get a whole bag of them, and I have to cut them into fourths, and then even further down than that, eighths, to make them the size for what we need. Right. Now, there is a process that Black Magic Crafts, once again, uses for their shingles using styrofoam. But I had these, and I like the look of the wood better.
Okay. Plus, I mean, there is some natural texture there, you know.
Exactly. I don't have to worry about the texture, but it does take a while to glue all of them on, and then I paint them with a black wash, and then I paint the whole thing black. Because if you see between them, you don't want to see the cardboard.
Right. Yeah.
And then I do like a mixture of browns, and then I just put some popsicle stick trim on there, on both sides. So that is our house, and then the steam forge. I haven't
seen this.
I used one of these. And I took it apart because I didn't want to build around it. I didn't want the flame to be up there. I wanted it to be down here. So I took it apart. And I put it at the bottom with the wires poking out.
Oh, okay.
And here's the battery on the... I glued it onto this foam. I used that
Okay.
black foam like this.
Yeah.
I used this for the top tube. I'll show you that in a second.
Does it just like plug into the map? Like,
No,
is
it
it
just-
embedded in the map?
No, it just...
How cool would that be?
You put it at the bottom and set it down on the thing. It's hard to see from that angle. But yeah. And then this part, this is just a pin. And then this is one of those jewelry making pieces that I opened up. It's a crimping device. It's a crimping thing that crimps the end of a like a necklace.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened it up and cut and trimmed the corners to make it kind of roundish. And I stuck it on there to make it look like a grate.
Oh, okay.
You know, like a
Yeah.
what do you call it, to get air in.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then I made this out of foam, and I just decided to swivel it
That's pretty
like
cool.
that.
And does the light come through on that?
Just barely. The idea is for it to be on the inside.
Well, right. Yeah, true. Okay.
So then this is foam here. It's hard to tell, but I did rocks on this one too. Right here, this little round piece of foam.
Huh.
And then this is that black foam that I made. I've used before for dice trays.
Okay. Yeah.
And you cut out a piece, and I cut a circle and then just wrapped it like this and glued it on and then painted it with a metallic paint.
All right.
So that's the Steam Forge.
Just to catch up real quick.
Yeah, tell me.
Jake said,
Talk to
how's
me.
Miramore turned out?
Miramore's...
I'm missing seeing the final result.
Yeah, no, Miramore is still
It's still a
production.
work in progress.
Yeah.
What was we had a reason for not continuing it on stream.
It needs a lot of work, and we have added so much more onto it, having a front and a back now.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to do. I'm going to do a lot of things off screen, including cutting the acrylic. I found out I can use my jigsaw to do that, but that has to be done outside with my jigsaw, sanded, and everything.
Doing
So
that from Tranquil.
yeah, I'll have to wait on. I'm just going to have to do Miramore a little bit at a time, and then show you how that goes. So
Okay. We can take a portion of a stream one day once it's closer to being completed.
yeah,
So
and
just
have a
kinda show you how you got
walkthrough.
to where you
Exactly,
are, yeah.
just like exactly like what I'm what I'm doing here.
And Anchoku asked, is cardboard that much better than tape?
Tape.
It was a little bit earlier.
Oh, for the door?
Yes, it was around the door.
I guess I could have used masking tape and then just painted it, but I glued it on, and I'm thinking masking tape, once you touch paint to it, would not stick as well.
Oh.
So I suppose I could have used black electric
Let's
tape.
just tape or test it.
Yeah, black
Just tape it.
electric tape is sticky enough. I wouldn't have had to paint it.
Yeah, true.
So, and then I also made this cute little bench.
What a bench.
It's that wood. It's foam, but I made it give it that wood texture on the sides and on the top, and then I did use wood, including a tiny little dowel at the bottom, to make a support for it.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, we got the air on, didn't we? But it's
Do you want me to turn it down a little bit?
I did. It's like 71. That's really low.
For you.
No, it's really low for grow.
Well.
All right, so let's look at the swamp now. You ready for the swamp? Check this out.
Thank you, Jake. Yeah,
Look.
the swamp is pretty boss. Can you tilt it any direction, honestly? And go back? Just because there's a light.
Oh, okay.
Just because of the reflection on the water.
Yeah.
I want to give that kind of extra gleam and show to it. You can see the depth.
Can
and
they
whatnot.
see the
Ooh, it looks more brown the last I saw.
Yes, I added a little more brown. I wanted it to be murkier. And do you see the footbridge?
Can you go? Yes. Where's that supposed to go?
It's just off the map.
Just that way.
The
Okay.
edge of the world.
The edge of the world, yeah.
But Dunsby needs the fauna, no, the flora from Ember
This is
Marsh,
120 feet by 120 feet? Because it's 24.
whatever that math turns out to be. Yes,
Well, because 5 feet.
yes.
Yeah. So 120 feet. My world is 120 feet by 120
Yeah,
feet.
exactly.
That would suck. And most of it's marsh.
Most of it's marsh. Yeah, a lot of it's marsh. But see, I added a lot of stuff to it.
Debris and
Debris
foliage.
and foliage and rocks bolts and crap.
Jake just asked where where
Yes.
and how the heck do you store all these builds? That swamp is super cool, really nice attention to detail. I love the water effect.
Thank you. And this is
Storing builds.
oh my gosh, don't go into that room over there. This,
Ho, ho, look at you, fancy pants.
hello.
Remember who it is?
Is it Rylan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy Pants is Rylan.
Fancy, I gotta remember everyone's code names. Fancy Pants is Rylan. Cat Dragged In is Rainick. Smiling Face is Anchoku. Handsome is Jake.
Going to the grocery store, listening while I shop.
Yay!
Sweet.
Okay, so what I used for...
Yes, I read that verbatim.
Whoopsie. This is still wet. See, I just got some stuff. This is a third pour.
Oh, geez. And how many more do you need?
It looks like it's going to need up here, a partial pour up here, but this part may be done. It's still a little damp. I have to see how much it settles in.
Okay.
But as I'm letting it dry and cure, I am weighing down. Weighing down?
Yeah.
The edges so that it does flat.
So it does flat. How much have you had to drink?
I've just had water. I'm tired.
So right, I've noticed you've had the big bottle of glue and whatnot, and all
I've
these
had a
jars
lot of my jars of
on the
rocks.
rest of the terrain, because before it had that little bit of a
and that's kind of fixed itself.
Oh,
but
has
I'm
it?
more
Okay.
worried about I was more worried about this area curling up like
right.
the one I'm sending
But you
Joe
also don't
did.
want like the other side of the board to get not the other side of the board, but the rest of the board to get any kind of curled, right? So you want to
Right.
keep that weight.
Right, so I kept
on
the weight
there.
on all of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll show you what I used here. I have this really cool stuff I get at I mostly get it at Hobby Lobby because I use a coupon.
Jake, what did or he's asking, what did you use to make the glossy, watery, muddy look?
That is 1 part clear glue.
Well, so you can show it.
Yeah. They don't sponsor me. It's just clear. It's just clear glue.
It's actually vodka.
It's vodka.
That's the.
And
where she hides it.
I do mix in paint and some of this. This little stones here. This is like fine, not fine sand, but a little more
Like grainy sand.
grainier. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So like you said one part of the glue, but then
and then some paint.
just
Like remember
some
the
paint.
first layer we
Okay.
did.
I
The
didn't
first
know. How much
layer
is
we
some
did.
paint though is what I'm kind of.
You know, I don't have an exact ingredient
That's
list.
fair.
I mean measurement list.
Craft like you cook.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I craft like I
Just a little
cook.
dash of this.
I found this stuff too. This is really lightweight. I didn't even use it as a weight. It's like this. It looks like coffee grounds, but it's just.
It does.
It's like turf. It's
Some
fine.
turds.
No turf. Turds. You're a
It's
turd.
just little
You're a
turds.
towel.
You're a towel.
But I did mix some of this tufted turf in there, whatever it's called.
tufted.
Flocking.
That's flocking crazy.
That's flocking nuts. Okay, so I got these balls. These are heavy balls. Look, there's 2 heavy balls.
Wow, this is just like a non-stop train. Like,
These I get them on. I use a coupon because these are like $10 each. But they're really cool because you could just go. You could just boop, and that's what these things are here.
okay, yeah,
And they
right.
could sit on the- yeah.
like shrubbery.
The shrubbery.
Yeah, shrubbery.
And I did buy this one for Miramore, thinking that they look like really cool looking underwater, like pods. I used
right.
some of those. This is what I used to make the trees. You can see some is missing. It looks like the what do you call it? The Death Star.
Oh yes,
partially
the,
made.
the
Yeah.
ball in the center.
And
Rylan just asked, what the heck kind of stream is this?
I know, right?
With all this ball talk.
Ball talk. I bought this for Shade Mark. Had some left over, so
Okay,
that's what a lot of these little bits in here are made out of. And then I did get this for Miramore that I used. Oh, I also used this for the castle,
Oh right,
the Wizard's
the
Castle,
Wizard's Keep.
Tower. Yeah,
Tower, yeah.
and I used a few of those along the way, but I waited until
Holy crap!
what?
I just realized.
What?
In holy crap! In medieval times, when they were fighting, like for a castle,
Yeah.
it was literally fighting or playing for keeps.
Oh, that's a terrible pun.
I like it though. I gotta refine that.
So
Groot's Death Star balls.
yeah, Groot. Yeah, exactly. Groot. I also used some wood from my backyard. They do sell wood, little bags of wood. Looks just like this, maybe half the size.
Which means
at
you
Hobby
could sell your
Lobby
own.
for like $15 for a little 8-ounce bag of it. Not even 8 ounces.
Right, which means you could sell your own for $5 and
Or just go in your backyard and...
I'm just saying you could sell your own.
Yes, you could. This actually came from...
We are Nerdsmith! Oh my gosh, hello!
Hello, we are Nerdsmith!
Jake, I bet going into Hobby Lobby for you is like Joanne fabric for me.
And yeah.
Well, Joanne is also the same as
Joanne
Hobby
is
Lobby.
close, yeah. Joanne. In fact, there's a Hobby Lobby near my Joanne, so and Anna Michael's there too. So it's like the trifecta of.
Because then I could just stand and look at all the crazy fabrics for hours.
I know, right? Exactly. All right, so tonight.
For some reason, I can see you doing that, Jake.
So tonight, yes, me too. We are going to put the turf on, and we're going to paint after we put the turf on, because otherwise I don't want to get the turf is going to make a huge mess, and I don't want to get the turf onto the paint, so we're going to do that last. I am going to get this out because the turf gets everywhere. My fingers are going to get so sticky. And the turf is going on the pink part.
Right, this is the what's the area of the green where you don't want your golf ball to go? The rough?
Yeah. Wow. You're not even a golfer.
No, I'm not. I played too much Wii golf.
Wii golf.
We are Nerdsmith, just in shifty eyes. Oh,
yeah.
Rylan shouted them out. Thank you, Rylan.
Yes, Rylan is just on top of shouting out.
I always forget about the shout out
I
command.
know,
I really do.
We're bad at that.
On my own channel, I'm bad about it.
We need to be better about that.
People pop in and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?
Hey,
You're really
what's
cool.
up?"
This is like one of my best friends," and I just
and then just ignore
forget.
them completely.
Well, I ignore them completely. I just forget to shout them.
That to me, that's ignoring them completely.
Oh, okay.
If we're gonna put, shall we put a path to his house?
Wait, how did your thing do that? How did our thing do what?
How did our thing do what? Did we do a thing?
Well, it was a very vague statement, so I'm waiting for a reply.
Did we do a thing? That'd be great if we did
the
a thing.
call out? Oh, you mean like in the chat there with the Sir Mimsy bot? It's just part of the command.
Okay.
You guys should come here and go see Detective Pikachu with me this weekend.
Okay.
Jake says.
Sure.
It's not far. Well, not that. Well, okay, he's kind of far.
We have to see. No spoilers. We have to see Endgame. You've already seen it.
I've already seen Endgame. Oh, ho, ho.
No spoilers.
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's a good movie.
No.
Spoiler, good movie.
If there's any spoilers in my.
I won't say them. I know.
Okay. Please don't, because I do go back and read chat. So please don't.
It is the Streamlabs chatbot.
Should we? I was going to suggest we put a path, a cobblestone path to his house. If the house
be that
is
far off the road,
if
though.
the house is permanent.
Oh, I see.
Should we make it permanent or allow it to be moved around the board?
Sorry, Nerdsmith just ... I have that.
Should we make the house permanent on here, or let the DM move it around the board?
I think it's a choice for chat. Honestly,
all right, let's ask them.
I like the idea of both, so I'm going to be neutral on that one. We are Nerdsmith. Is that a built-in function? If you look at the chat bot, it is the fourth thing down the left. It says commands.
Well, I'll start finishing this part first.
It helps to know how to manipulate the not API. That's the wrong word. The functions, I guess, functionality of commands.
Look how messy this has already
we made
gotten.
our own shout-out command.
Look how messy this has already gotten. It goes everywhere. And in this case, I don't care if it gets into the swamp because it'll just add to the flavor.
To the swamp, yeah.
All right, this stuff is really sticky. It's $12.99 US at Hobby Lobby. Sponsor us, Hobby Lobby.
Sponsor us.
But I use a coupon. But this is all you get. It's like 12 inches by 16 inches or 16 by 18. I don't know. It's something. I guess it's 18 because that's about 24. Yeah, 18 by 16 piece. So it's not a lot, but I love it because it sticks so well. So we're just gonna put it on the top. And what I do is I need to get my pen. Where did I put my pen? My pencil. I'm gonna put it here. This is kind of a really bad way to do it, but it's the only way I figured out how to do it, short of making a template. And I never need a template again. Because I'm going to start here and make a it's like you have to make a mirror. You know what? I am going to use a template because this is going to be too complicated.
Mirror more.
I get it. Hang on, I got to get a piece of paper. Here,
No
admire.
worries, Nerdsmith.
admire
Who's
Sirach's...
behind Nerdsmith? Do I just call him Nerdsmith?
It's Logan.
So that is Logan. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's Logan or, I don't know who's in charge of the... Hi. I don't know who's in charge of Nerdsmith, the account.
This is why I didn't put Drake as one of my... As another person to become a member.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. I'm just a co-host.
He's my producer.
90% of the time it's Logan, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
During some streams, it's Angela.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I should refer to the account as Nerdsmith or Logan,
Guess say Logan until Angela corrects you.
Okay. T-Girl just said it's my hubby.
Yeah.
So I should call him my hubby?
You could, I guess.
Well, she said it's my hubby.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to. I think they'd be cool with that.
I assume you saw my whisper, Logan. I shared our shout-out command with him.
Okay.
As long as you don't call me late for dinner. Fair enough.
Exactly. That's my line.
Same.
Hey,
Yes.
this is Sirach. Is Sirach in the stream? Because
I haven't seen Sirach yet.
I saw them on Discord earlier, and I was hoping that they would have joined us here.
Oh yes, there you go. yes, you should.
It's so much easier to do it this way.
So wait, you're just tracing over the... I'm confused.
Well, this way I don't waste a lot of the... Can they see me what I'm doing here?
Yes, you're at the bottom of the screen currently. You're
Okay.
about to go off, but
All
you're
right.
good for the moment.
Okay.
That's close.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I can patch. It's just the big pieces I don't want to worry about. Okay, so there's the edge of that.
So that's
And
right. I forgot. Rylan won the Curious Crafts Die Hard Dice giveaway.
What a good segue. Hey, if you since you didn't win the Die Hard Dice giveaway, if your name's not Rylan,
What a good hoverboard.
you could go to dieharddice.com and use this code here that magically appears on the screen as we're speaking. Mimsy15.
Once we're on the right thing here.
What do I pay you for?
Do you though?
Sometimes in booze.
That's true. You've done that actually, yeah. Use Mimsy15 at checkout at Die Hard Dice and get 15%.
15% off your entire order. We didn't practice that at all.
Professional broadcaster over here, right?
Yeah, I know,
It's
right?
like I've been doing this for 4+ years, on and off, with no schedule.
Mostly off.
Mostly off. A little hard to read with the background, but
Yeah.
I'm a little colorblind too. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Mimsy15.
You know what,
Easy.
that is a good point, is the Mimsy15 part of it
Yeah.
should probably be a brighter, like, white.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing my background anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That I like that golden like thing I've got going, but there's so many things that I can't put on there because it doesn't look right. Okay, I came in too far here, so I'll have to remember to make that better.
Blue.
I tried that once. I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Well, but you didn't have the Mimsy blue with a texture. It was like a gradient.
Right. Yeah.
So if we had a texture to it, maybe. I don't know.
All right.
We'll figure something out.
You know me. I like to change things up all the time. Okay, so let's put this here.
You know what? Season 3.
Season
2.
3. Yeah.
Whatever
All right,
season. What
so-
season are we on?
This is season 2. I have to do this opposite. So you have to learn opposite day. This way.
Tigro just said, hee they just came out with Metal Meeples too for board games.
I saw that. Yeah, that looks so cool.
I'm confused. What's a meeple?
Oh, you don't know what a meeple is?
Apparently
What kind
not.
of tabletop gamer are you?
Not one that plays anything but D&D.
I guess
apparently.
not. Apparently.
Oh, Jake just said, yeah, I'm not colorblind. I'm watching on a 55-inch TV and super hard to read.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that would make. All right,
I
so
guess.
it's right at.
I'm trying to promote you, Drake. You catch the match? Shrug o'clock? Oh, yeah. Don't
All right.
worry about promoting me until I actually have a set schedule. I'm attempting. We'll change it to white for sure. Okay. Jake is suggesting white for the Mimsy 15.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'll change it.
Well, until we get a new background, you know.
Yeah.
Season 2 starting when? Well, I
We
guess-
started.
yeah, every year is a new season.
Yeah.
That would
Okay.
actually work really well, I think.
What did?
I was just saying, like, every year being a new season.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go off the real Tranquil's method.
Yeah. Well, all right. Here's the other thing. I didn't actually put this image on because I didn't perfect the image. I wasn't ready to perfect it because we're not starting yet. Starting on Memorial Day. You know what I did? I said I was going to come in further there, and I didn't. So I'm going to do that now before I measure twice, cut once. Is starting Memorial Day. All the bits, all the creator coins, all the coffees, even I still have a small Patreon open just for my dollar folks. All of those are going toward our Banana Brothers fund. Where are my scissors?
Last time I used them, I put them away.
Okay, you can't use my lines against me.
Yes, I can. I'm old enough.
Anyway, I'm going to apply all of those funds toward getting the Banana Brothers streaming going.
You don't have an image for that, do you?
In the fall. No, see, I had an image. I had that.
Oh, I see.
That one image.
It just wasn't. It's not here for me to use.
Did you see it? It was on Discord.
Yeah, I did see the Discord, but I'm just saying it's not here.
No, I didn't. I forgot.
It's all right.
So we're gonna do that starting. It'll run from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and if I can get the funds I need to get them their own decent camera, because one of the Banana Brothers was like, well, my laptop has a camera. I'm like, no. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this right.
If we're going to do this, it's going to be at least as close to professional quality as we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even green screens, but I didn't put that on the... I did put on the wish list. I did put all 4 of the... And you know what? It's not just... I know we have 4 Banana Brothers.
We'll go back around.
But we could do it with 2 or 3. We don't have to do all 4. So if we only get funds to do 2, we'll just have 2 Banana Brothers play.
And we could just, maybe slowly include the others until we have all the stuff they need.
Right. See what a mess this makes, guys? This is really messy.
No, it doesn't.
This is really messy. I have to put this somewhere. And I'm not even done yet. Okay, so I gotta lift this up and shake off the... Well, here, I'll just shake it off this part. We'll actually use this stuff here.
Keep that. Was this ASMR for everybody?
No, it's just annoying. If the lady who did my nails saw me now,
right?
She doesn't know what I put my nails through on a daily basis.
Cringing.
She would. All right, I'll save this right here. I'll put it on my Proxon. Proxoft. This stuff is really
like
sticky.
now.
It is. It's like you have to do it every time. This stuff is really sticky, but I love it.
You do a little bit at a time, right? You don't want to do it all at... Oh, you do?
I'm gonna do the whole thing.
All right, here we go.
I know if it sticks to itself, I'm forked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll say bad words, and we'll have to put up the profanity.
You don't even have that sound effect.
I don't. That'd be funny. Oh my gosh, look at this. Already sticking. Boop. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'll set this one some... Oh man, look, I got my surface all dirty again.
You're really good at that.
Why, thank you.
Why, thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna fold it in on itself. I'm gonna start here in the corner.
And pray. It's more intense than like a Super
I know,
Bowl.
it should be like dramatic
Whatever
music.
that is, right?
Sports ball game.
We aren't sports people here.
We had an argument last night about sports though, didn't we?
Who?
You and Clover and I?
Oh yeah. Well, I conceded just to foreknote this.
Well, you conceded because you're outnumbered.
Well, what you guys were saying made sense, but it also was like it was just hard to grasp for me because I'm sorry, but
I know. Well, let's share with
ball.
them. Let's share with them what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Ballet in this house is considered a sport because I see how hard first Clover and she's no longer does it, but how hard Littlest works.
Tigro, my profanity.
At ballet and the workout they get when they're dancing. And Drake, in my opinion, incorrectly stated that it's not a sport.
Drake should get a stat bonus for being outnumbered
And
all the time.
All the time, yeah. He is outnumbered. But
Thank you, Rylan.
he
Ballet
said-
isn't a sport; it's a performance art.
well,
But here's their argument. Go ahead.
he said something about there has to be a ball, but
Well,
but there's not
doesn't have
there's
to
not
be
a ball
a
in
ball, but-
in hockey.
Cheeky.
It is cheeky. What was that?
there it is. Twisted Stranger with a rating party of 6.
Nice! Thank you, Twisted!
I was looking for someone new chatting in the chat because I was thinking it was one of those, someone new joined the chat sound effects.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
wait
yeah.
a minute. Hey, Twisted.
Thanks,
What up,
Twisted! So,
Anyway.
we were arguing about whether ballet is a sport or not. But see, ice skating is considered a sport.
Which still throws me off.
And
Like,
so is...
Just for the record, I want to just make sure it's clear. I am not doubting the talent and training and physical exertions is required to do these things. I'm just...
Right.
When you say a sport, I think of football or hockey or
Anything with a ball.
something that involves two teams with an item in which you have to manipulate to an end goal.
A score.
Yeah. That was kind of my... Dr. Bigby! I know who that is. I play day with him. Hello.
Aw, hi, Big B. Big B's hon. Well,
Saw
like...
you were live, thought I would come by and say hi. Hi, Twisted.
Hello.
Rylan says cheerleading is a sport.
Yes, and so is...
And even Rating said I would agree that is not a sport. Saying about...
well, like gymnastics
ballet.
is a sport, right?
Well, just because something has a score doesn't necessarily mean it's a sport. In my book. You know what I mean?
Well, then what defines sport?
That's kind of where our argument ultimately was what defines a sport, and I was kind of going off the idea of sports ball, as we all here call it, because we don't watch sports, versus a performance arts competition. Because a competition isn't necessarily a sport. So it's kind of just where you draw the line, or rather what you define it as. That's really where our argument was.
Right. And I'm not looking for an argument here at all.
Randy said, I think a sport is a fundamental competition component. Ballet is most definitely an aggressively physical activity, but there's no direct competition with other dancers.
Well, but
It's more of like a...
There is, though. They do have competitive...
Is it against other dancers, or is it against a time? Like,
nope, it's
or is it against the
other
quality
dancers.
of a dance, which
yes.
I guess is against other dancers.
It's called competition.
Well, so with that definition, I guess we could call that a sport.
Yeah.
But it's also not the normal definition of a sport,
right.
meaning football, where it's actual,
there's a score,
head-on competition.
There's a score at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girls don't do, and never did. That's more like company or ensemble dance.
And Choker says, get a new sheet of paper. That one looks small.
I know. I'm kind of taping it together.
Oh, okay.
Sorta. Drake, would you hand me the tape?
Ugh, was not prepared to move.
Sorry.
Where is it?
It's on my desk.
Like, what side?
On my upper left. Yeah.
Okay, Scotch tape. I was like imagining.
Oh, I guess I could have used masking.
Big old tape.
No. I'm surprised it's still there. Usually the younger kids steal it.
Dr. Bigby, I enjoy our D&D time as well.
What does Dr. Bigby play?
Dr. Bigby plays the wood elf monk named Ray. A very quiet, out of the way character. He's the one that I played basketball with my character. I play the healer.
Okay.
So he was up front.
Up and down, up and down,
and
up and down.
He'd get knocked to 0, and I'd heal him, and
okay.
he'd pop back up, and then knock to 0. I'd pop him back up.
We played that
We called
game
that playing
once.
basketball.
Yeah.
It was a
Playing that
great
sport,
time, fun time.
Playing that sports ball.
I was playing sports. Yep.
D&D sports.
D&D sports. Jake said, I would classify a sport as something that requires people to compete in some sort of way, which is also fair.
And that's why I'm saying.
Is DDR a sport? No Patrick Mayonnaise is an instrument. Is D&D a sport? Well, I mean, depends. If are some players good and some are bad? I had one D&D game that was with Twisted.
Full contact D&D.
That involved some sporting, if we're going off that definition. DDR is a video game sport hybrid, but not an esport. It could be, though. Big B said, I'm the basketball a lot. It's happened once or twice. Logan says, Pro D&D leagues are coming, so there will be competition, and there has been in the past. You know, what did I hear recently about Pro D&D, or the Adventure League anyway? I'm not sure if it's Pro D&D, but Adventure League, it didn't sound like it'd be a very fun time. Like, something about it was either very limiting, or like the people that play it just weren't great, you know, like constant gatekeeping type of stuff, or it was something. I was just like, yeah, I never want to play that. It just didn't sound appealing to me.
If you'll notice, I'm doing this
Adventure League is a bit different. Okay. Sorry.
I'm doing this mirror on the back.
You should do that more.
Because,
mirror it more.
Yeah. Because I've made that mistake once where I copied it exactly and I went, oh yeah, I'm on the back side of it.
Is that similar to pro LARPing? I don't think so. Is there such thing as pro LARPing?
Probably.
Televised LARPing? That would be funny.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, it is brilliant!
Brenna with the sub. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And welcome.
Is that Lorena?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to get her a greeting.
Oh,
Wait a minute, she does have a greeting.
Well, she hasn't said anything. That was just the
I'm like, what?
She just subbed.
Oh, thank you, Lorena.
Oh, brilliant!
We are Nerdsmith with a sub.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you. There's a lot of limitations in Adventurers League. To keep it equal and fair to everyone. There was some issues on Twitter recently. There it is.
You're here! Must be time for tea!
This is Hugs Hayahan.
Hey, Lorena.
A very Lorena quote, I like to think. Keep it fair to everyone. There was some issues on Twitter recently with some people who were playing Adventure League, but not with AL itself. Oh. Interesting.
I try not to get into any kind of controversial stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
I try to avoid it, so I don't even...
Right, just kind of...
Yeah.
I'm out! Backward roll out of there.
Yeah.
Jake said, I have not actually played D&D, but my sister does, my cousin does, one of my best friends does, you guys do. I would watch D&D on Twitch or on TV for sure, but I've never even really watched people play it. But I wanna!
Alright, so Jake...
we have a thing for you.
Segue. Tonight at 10 p.m. East. I can't remember. He's not in East, though. He's in Central?
No, he's East.
East, okay. Tune into We Are Nerdsmith, because Shenanigans is tonight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, if only it wasn't 10, I'd tune in.
I know.
I have to go to bed.
I know, it's late here for the East Coast. Welcome! Thank you so much for following. Who is that? Our new friend.
That is Dr. Bigby.
Thank you, Dr. Bigby.
It feels weird calling him Bigby because I always call him Ray based off his character.
Bigby's hand.
Dr. Bigby's hand. That sounds oddly more terrifying than just Bigby's hand.
Ow. That wasn't really hurting. I just didn't want my nails to stick. But they did. Hey, Lorena. I'm trying to get this off my hand with one hand and I can't do it. Okay, I'll just skip it for now. So Lorena and I, starting next week... Oh, by the way, Lorena, starting next week... She's like...
She's like, wait a minute, what?
Wait, what? We've been kind of talking about this. We're doing a coordinated effort on a new terrain. Mine's starting next week. I hope she can start then, so we can kind of work off each other. But if she can't, it's certainly fine, because we're going to take a while on ours, too.
Okay.
We're going to make... Now, we've argued about how this is pronounced, too. Nomragon or Nomeragon.
Or, well, you before you said it Nomoregan or something
No,
like that.
I didn't say that.
You
That
said
sounds
something
stupid.
weird like that, yeah.
It's Nomragon.
It's Nomragon.
Right, but I think I said, I can't remember what I said now.
Well, whatever you said was close to what I just said, and
Yeah.
it bugged me so much. It's like, it's Nomragon, like, it's the gnome is in the name.
I know, but we can't actually make that because that's...
Right, obviously, but that's the theme.
So we're gonna make
style.
an underground, like a cavernous gnome steampunk laboratory, and I already have. See, the sticky stuff was on my fingernail, and I went to touch my hair, and now it's in my hair.
Of course. Yeah.
So I've already got the piece of terrain. I've already got it dotted. I've done the dots.
That's right. Oh, sorry guys, you don't get ASMR dots on that one.
Yeah. The dots. Okay, I have to get this. I have to empty this off now. But I have to do it quickly because I don't want my.
Really quick.
Oh, I gotta vacuum now.
Oh, did he fall?
Yes.
That stinks. Really quick, but to backtrack a tiny bit.
Yeah. This stuff is so messy.
Logan said,
Look at the top of my head.
Yes, yes, they do.
Why don't you put it on the big screen?
Okay.
So it's the top of my head and they can see me cleaning up.
What
What did Logan say?
It was earlier. He said, part of my job, unfortunately, I'd have to know what's going on, referring to the Adventure League stuff.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. Oh, because you shouted him out for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Jake, what was said was at 10 p.m. tonight, we are Nerdsmith, the ones here.
Yeah. And that's their Twitch. That's how you get to them here on Twitch, is We Are Nerdsmith. You could do, a shout out for that.
I did it as the bot, and the bot can't run his own commands, like a weirdo.
Do it as me.
Yeah, I am. I just have to copy it.
This is a mess.
There we go.
Is that? We're done with that part. Okay.
They're doing. What was the name of it again?
Shenanigoons.
Shenanigoons is a D&D game. How far in are they? Do you know?
Ask Logan. Hey, and Logan.
You could too.
I don't know. Logan, tell the people.
Tell the people.
How was Shenanigoons the one that started We Are Nerdsmith? Is that the group of people that said, "Hey, we love this so much. Let's do
a bigger thing.
Let's make this open it up to the community." I thought it was Shenanigoons, but maybe it's another one. They do a lot of D&D.
Logan said we were a podcast, but it feels like a fresh game. Episode 2 is tonight. Oh, okay.
Oh, so awesome!
It's brand new then. Perfect time.
Perfect time. You can go catch it tonight.
Awesome. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was catching up on chat and I didn't quite get to this. Right after Jake asked that question.
Yeah.
Game Master Vault. Hola, nerds. What's up, Game Master Vault?
Hola, nerds.
Rylan did say, I think Dr. Bigby's hand would be cold.
Yeah, actually, it would be. And probing. Oh, I went there.
Let's not go there. Where did you find the stick on grass? Game Master Vault asks. Inquisitively.
Hobby Lobby, and maybe they should sponsor me because I keep shouting
them out. You do keep shouting them
I
out.
know. $12.99. Use a coupon. Use an app. It's on your phone.
Unfortunately, you can't use Mimsy15, but.
Right. No, but if you are a Nerdsmith subscriber, you can use a code that only Nerdsmith subscribers get on my Etsy shop if you like ornaments, my Christmas ornaments.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of Christmas ornaments, look what I'm making this Thursday.
Okay.
Aren't they cute? Except I'm making purple. Because I needed a
Well, we are also very far away from you with that camera. Let me switch
to
to the other
the other camera. They're cute little elephants. If you know someone who's having a little baby girl or a little baby boy or a little baby non-binary, we're making a purple one. We're making a purple one this Thursday, not a pink or blue. Okay, so that was a good segue into that. But let's get back to what the people are talking about.
Yeah.
And our map
Game Master Vault was also like, wait, Logan's here? The Logan?
The Logan.
And then Logan said, oh, yes, that Logan. Not that Logan. The Logan. Jake says, I'll watch that tonight for sure. Awesome.
Awesome.
Lots of audience interaction. If you like industrial fantasy, puns, and chaos, we're the game for you. Awesome.
Yeah, make sure that you shout out Sir Mimsy.
Well, that's actually a good question. How much do you get for $12.99 off the grass?
16 inches by 18 inches. Let me double check. I've cut the tag off. It's 16 by... And you can buy this that's not peel and stick. You just have to glue it on yourself.
Okay. Is it cheaper that way?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not worth
risk.
it, in my opinion.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
This is so easy.
Okay.
As you can see, we're done with that part.
Game Master Vault, I don't know if you were here when you were...
I had to fix this corner.
I'm not sure if you were here when she was cutting it out, but the way she was doing it, you might want to, if you didn't see it, go back and watch it later.
Yeah, video on demand.
Way to get what you needed.
You make a little pattern and you do it in reverse like a mirror. I gotta get this little corner
cut the back of it. Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm just gonna do that one freehand.
And in regards to your ornament, Jake said, those are cute. A mint one would be good gender neutral, too.
Yeah, I could do a mint one, but I just did something that was green recently. So
kind of avoiding
Yeah,
green.
I didn't want to do too many green things. But yeah, mint or yellow would be cute, yeah. What? Tell me, share with me. What did Rylan say?
He said he put the Rainic, which one is that? Chug I don't. I mean, he might be drinking. I don't know. But
Probably.
while shopping, weird, but okay.
He's home now, I thought.
He said, "Feeling cute. Might start a grassroots Hobby Lobby sponsorship campaign tonight. I don't know."
Oh, jeez. I don't know. They might, since they have a, well, yeah, you can try, but I don't know if I'd want them as sponsors, if you know what I'm saying.
They could also be against D&D.
Well, not against D&D, but against some other things.
Oh, I see.
If you know their politics.
Right,
so I'd rather
yeah.
leave them out of there. I'd rather have deserving people sponsor me. Like,
but I mean, hey.
well, you know what
Hobby
I mean.
Lobby.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Ryland said fine.
I know. Go to Elmer's.
Yeah, Elmer's is the next.
Although I don't know if I want two glue companies sponsoring me.
Well, it's two different kinds of glue, though. I mean, does Elmer have a?
I don't think Elmer's has a glue gun.
I can't think of.
It sticks to everything.
How do you mix up Elmer's into a different word? Is it?
You can't. It's like saying
Lemurs.
Kleenex.
Lemurs.
Lemurs? Oh, lemurs. No, we're not going to use lemurs.
Lemurs glue?
No.
What?
Lemurs glue. You're drunk. Go home, Drake.
I am home.
All right, so check it out, Game Master Vault.
Feeling cute. Might start grassroots
do you
Michael's
see-
sponsorship.
Michael's is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're open on Sundays.
Wow.
I only go there on Sundays because Hobby Lobby's is closed. But check out this steam forge I made. Isn't that cute? It's got the little... I'm having to hold it on there because it's usually on the table. And then, oops. I dropped it. Oh, okay, I got it.
Game Master Vault. My mother came out to my craft area a couple weeks ago to exclaim, "Is that a gallon jug of glue?"
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mother. Okay.
Do you not know what I do?
And here's the little table. And I want to show you else what I made. I made this really cute tree. Did I point out this tree to them or just to you?
To me.
I made it out of wire.
You showed that to me before this started.
Thin, it's not thin gauge, but it's like a 20 gauge, maybe a 16 gauge. No, that's thicker. It's it's like 22 gauge, maybe 20 gauge. Brown wrapped wire. And I bent it into a tree, and then I dripped it with glue because I thought that was clever, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I wanted to show them that.
But now it's there.
Oh! I need more! It's going on top of this here.
Glue-covered tree?
No. This stuff. I forgot that aren't we going to put this is not a rock. We're going to cover this with greenery and,
it is a rock,
shrubbery.
But it could have other stuff on it, right?
But this is the flat, like a mesa, so we're going to cover it, and there's rock underneath.
Maybe there's dirt on top.
Yeah, and I got to do this part right here too. So I'm
you
not
have
done
big
with
roots
this.
coming down too off the side.
What roof? Coming off what
Roots.
side? Oh, roots? Ooh, I could do roots, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have to move my table.
A shrubbery.
A shrubbery. I guess I'm not using
Game
this
Master
one
Vault
again.
says, I think the kids these days call that forge smexy.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it. All right, I don't know. Man.
It's hot outside.
It is hot outside.
It is too hot outside. I don't like it.
Well, it's not too hot.
It's too hot.
It's just hot enough.
It needs to stay forever spring or not spring, screw spring. It needs to be fall.
No.
Yeah.
I need my summer.
No, I need fall.
Although thanks to my clover,
I had to replace the word.
I'm missing out. Place a word, yeah.
No, he said, Ryan just said, I'm sweating harder than a lady of the night in a Baptist church.
Yeah. That's funny.
Thank you, Logan. He's voted for fall too.
Oh.
You're currently outvoted.
Yeah,
I'm sure somebody will catch you up though. Just give it a second.
I love the summer, but I have a reason for loving the summer. I can sleep in.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, and they don't have school in the summer, except until recently when my 14-year-old decided that she wanted to take 2 classes to get ahead as she starts high school.
Oh, they're right. Yeah.
So for the month of June,
My daughter
I'll be
wants to be
driving
productive in
her.
her life, and it's gonna make me miserable.
Your
for
sister?
a month.
Yeah. Oh, this doesn't look right at all. That's close enough.
Ryland says we don't get fall here. We get winter, 2 weeks of spring, summer, late summer, and winter.
Yeah, that's about how it is here. We get
It's similar to that, yeah.
2 days of spring, and then it goes into summer.
You know, I'd be fine if we could just make all the seasons evenly distributed across the year, that'd be great. But no, we have like summer's too long, winter's too long, and fall is perfect, and then it's gone.
Why do I keep forgetting this part right here? Oh, I didn't cut it. I made the mark, but I didn't cut it.
Sorry,
Okay.
Anchoku said Elmer's is Lemurs
Lemurs.
is polyvinyl acetate, and the company also makes crazy glue and X-Acto blades.
Someone's been Googling. Oh, opposite. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
No one reminded me.
I know. Game Master Vault says we have spring, summer, winter, spring, winter, summer, winter last week.
Oh, jeez. No, thank you. Snow's a 4-letter word in my house. We don't do snow.
You can say shit all you want. You can't say the other S word, though.
Yeah. Drop the F-bomb.
I said that for the joke, by the way. We don't curse here normally. Ryan says, Anchoku probably didn't Google that. Lemurs was spun off from Borden, the dairy company.
Yes, I did know that.
I did not know that. Learn something new every day.
Okay. I forgot about that little...
the male bull for Borden, the dairy cow.
Yes.
Well, I feel like...
Okay, that's on top of the mesa. So let's put that on the mesa. And then I do have a little spot right here I forgot to get. With just scraps. But I'm going to show them a trick in a second on how to do that.
Tricks are good.
Tricks are good. Tricks are for kids.
Which is why they don't look like fruit anymore. They look like little balls.
Okay.
Have you not noticed that?
We're back to balls?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Well, because tricks used to... like when I was
See how
younger,
sticky this stuff is?
Yeah, you're like having to peel your fingers off.
Yeah, it's
I think
really
your finger got some left over on the thing.
If you need my fingerprint, it's on all my craft projects.
Where's the taurine?
Okay. Now...
Wait, do you mean where's the taurine? You put 2 E's in there.
Where's my pencil?
Last time I used it, I put it away.
Okay, smart ass. Oh, here it is. Alright, so that goes here. We're using this piece. And here, around that rock.
Taurine from Red Bull.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it. Oh, wait, is that taurine like the chemical? That, like, gives you energy?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
But it's not spelled with the 2 E's, it's I-N-E. I'm confused.
I think you've caused the conversation to digress.
Hey, wait, why is this my fault?
You're the moderator. It's your job.
They're just chatting. I'm here to tell you what they're chatting about.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll go with that. I gotta get this
Good.
stuff back out again. Oh, this stuff is so messy. I already put up my...
Listen, Drake, I'm not looking to have my spelling question.
Remind me to make that little pointier right there.
Make that pointier right there.
Listen, Linda.
We don't have that command
this
either.
way.
Wiki says taurine or 2-aminoethanosulfonic acid.
Easy for you to say.
I think I said it right, actually. Is an organic compound that is widely distributed in animal tissues.
Well.
Yeah, Rylan, we don't have the Linda command. Thank you, though.
Oh, you try to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a messy job. I saved this for the stream. Probably shouldn't have. This stuff stretches.
Well, that's the best time to...
That's true.
It's the best time. It's the only time.
This stuff stretches. It's really kind of cool. If you need to cover a piece and you didn't cut quite enough, if it's not a huge amount, you can actually pull it. I did. Thank you. You can actually pull it and it'll stretch a little bit to the area that you need to cover. So that's kind of cool. This looks like one of those Klingon weapons, doesn't it? Quick.
A little bit.
What's it called?
Yeah. Hey, Trekkie's out here. What's the Klingon weapon? Is that like you're talking about like a melee weapon?
It ends with VA. Something va. Something.
Vodkava.
Not vodka.
That's what I've got. Vodkava and
no,
juice.
it's not vodka. It's
Cider.
something. What's it called? Trekkies. I need to cover this patch right here. Going into the swamp. I just remembered that too. I'm just gonna.
That's not stretching. That's ripped off skin, Anne.
Yeah. Oops.
Lips. This bill just got a lot more.
It starts with a
personal.
B.
Baklava?
No, that's a dessert.
But that fit though. Come on, that was good.
I'm glad you turned up, mate. Now we can begin.
Yay!
Do you remember?
Yes. Now we can begin. Is Joe?
Yes. Holy carp! I finally made it to 1.
Yay!
And we're not ending either.
If you guys are hearing what you're hearing, my Twitch subs, and I'll need to get now one for Logan.
Yes. If you're a new sub.
If you're a sub, you get your own personalized Sir Mimsy greeting. Jimmy Sherwood, a dear friend of mine on Twitter, does the voice of Sir Mimsy, and yeah, I have him make a greeting just for you.
Ryland, the
if
Meow
you're a
command
sub.
is only on my channel.
Oh yeah, everyone tries that on my channel.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you're here
Wait,
and they try that.
Who's everyone?
Everyone who's tried it before. Shut up.
So Ryland this one time?
No, there was someone else who did it. Who
Yeah,
tried
you're
it.
probably right. Actually, it might have been Light herself.
Yeah, I think it
It
was.
was one of my
Ow!
moderators.
I don't know why
My
I say
main
ow.
moderator. Yeah, I don't know either. It's just Sticky Mom.
It's really hard to unstick. Oops, let's get that schmutz out there.
Schmitz. I speak in meow.
See how I'm stretching it to get around that corner? There.
So it stretches fairly well then.
Yes.
Okay.
And when this dries, and this dries, I'm gonna take this and like bang it, because this is all like you could just run your hand across here and pull off a bunch of it.
Right. So to make it so it doesn't get messy every time you use it, you
Yeah,
probably wanna
I
do
shake
that
a lot of it off.
and do it constantly before you ever decide
Yeah.
to use it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to run like a lint roller.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to
But-
peel it off.
Yeah,
so
you want
it's
to just kind of
sticky
shake
again.
it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna.
You might as well. Then don't do that.
Don't do that.
Uh,
Doctor hurts when I
Joe
do
says,
this.
wait, Ryland brings up a great point. Can I change my intro sound to Jimmy Sherwood just saying the word meow? So no acting whatsoever, just a boring meow?
I can. Yes, he will let me order one at a time.
That's fantastic. You might as well. You're gonna need a bald spot in the grass. Yeah.
Where?
It's for the kid.
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah.
doing that. It's for the kid's sled.
It's for the kids.
Thing on weapon was a batleth.
Okay, all right. I've
So
got
not
the
a
B
ba.
right. I got the B right.
It wasn't a baklava.
Well, that's dessert.
I think that's what you might have been thinking of.
Batleth, yeah. I was thinking of dessert.
I could go for some dessert.
You can go have one of those chocolate chip muffins if the girls hadn't gotten to it already.
Jake, for the unlimited use of Raws on my stream, I have it rigged so you have to be tier 3 for unlimited use with no cooldown. Well, okay, very limited cooldown.
The other benefit, and we haven't used it in quite a while because she hasn't.
It's the sound he picked on my channel, Rylan.
We haven't had the Clover scare cam up in a while.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to do it this
Well, she
summer.
hasn't really been
Yeah.
out here to do it.
Well,
Much.
yeah, she's with school and everything. It's hard. I don't,
Yeah, you don't want to put that on her.
Yeah, and frankly, the audience likes you better. I think they respond to you better.
Well, thank you.
Don't tell her I said that. She's not watching.
Oh, so she's not gonna rewatch this, is she?
No.
Everyone's gonna blow her up on Twitter. By the way, guess what your
Yeah.
mom said? I bet Worf could kill you with a chuck of baklava through the
Yeah,
body, to be
actually,
fair.
Worf could. Yeah, true.
Worf, yeah. What the fuck does it take to get tier 3? I sent your ass stickers.
I
Yes,
sent
you
you
did.
stickers.
Oh, he sent me stickers from his game. He's
Oh,
making.
did he?
Yeah, he's in the midst of making a game.
Is that
Rylan says he prefers Clover.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
I'm gonna
it's your stream.
pull this in a little bit over here.
I think they enjoy the
scare
cam.
cam,
I
yeah.
think that's why people enjoy Clover.
Yeah.
More.
Well, you got a little bit of her being scared on my intro, my new intro. For
That's
this,
true. Yeah,
for this
that's me
show.
scaring her.
Yeah, it was you scaring her, coming around the corner.
That was fun.
It gets to where they all jump whenever you get home because they're afraid you're gonna frighten them.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just adding little pieces here and there where I see some areas that are blank that I didn't put the grid on. So that's what I'm doing here with the stretchy stuff. I'm just putting it on sort of here and stretching it across an area that... And then we're going to paint the rocks. Woohoo! All right, let me take a minute to clean up. Shake it off once.
Should I go to the other
And
cam?
then, yeah, you can go to the other cam. Because I'm going to show them all the things that I have ready for. We have to come up with a name for our gnome underground steampunk.
Or not Nomergon.
Not Nomergon, but something. What should we call it?
Not Ragon.
Not Ragon. But it is gnome built. It has to be a gnome name.
Right, gnomish in nature.
Gnomish in nature.
By the way, how far are we going tonight? How long?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock? Okay.
What time is it now?
8:11.
Yeah, we have time. We have to paint.
I just wanted to make sure. I mean, I didn't know what your plans were for tonight.
Oh, did you make other plans?
No.
Good. By the way, guys.
Rylan, that's like the... Rylan doesn't know about this. So he just did an exclamation point name, which is not a command, for who's her Dee. What do she do?
What?
It's not gnomish at all. But
What?
him saying that because he's doing words to make a sentence.
Oh, yeah.
It reminded me of yours and Crow's EQ druid. His name was Weirdo.
Oh, where do we... yeah, where do we...
Weirdo, and then you want to go.
It was Quovadimus. That's where we got that name.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Quovadimus is Latin for something like where are we going? Well, you know, our first guild in EverQuest was
I thought it was what do he do or she do? Sorry.
La Forza del Destino,
Right.
which is the power of fate. Well, the force of fate or the power of fate, or the force of destiny.
Okay.
But we shortened it to Powers of Fate. That was the name of our guild in EverQuest, and that's the name of when we moved over to World of Warcraft of our Alliance guild. Our guild now is I'm at the vacuum.
Yeah.
Our guild now is Scars of Fate, because it's Horde. But we took it from, remember Sports Night, that TV show with
No. I really don't.
okay. I only think it only ran for one season, but
You also said sports.
well, it was a neat show.
Okay.
Who was on it? Felicity Huffman was on it, I think. Anyway,
Uh.
anyway, that was 2 of their episodes, was La Forza del Destino and Quovadimus. And that's where we got the names from.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Quovadimus, I think, is something like where are we going, or where do we go, or something like that.
I just remember your druid's name was Where Do You Want to Go?
Yeah, Where Do was his first name, not mine. It was Crow's.
Or Crow's, right? I mean, y'all
And his
shared the
last
character.
and his
so
surname was
You Want to Go.
You Want to Go. Yeah.
But like
That's because
YEW.
yeah, it was all screwed up. That's because Rains. Remember Rains?
Reigns.
Our druid?
Yep.
His
Remember
last
the
name
name
was
anyway.
On My Parade.
On my.
Yeah.
That's like my cousin in World of Warcraft.
His
Chris.
names were always crazy.
Chris.
Yeah.
He at one point he had a character named he actually got the name of Worlds.
Of Worlds?
And
Oh,
he said
Destroyer
He
Worlds.
set his title to Destroyer.
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of cool. I kind of like it's goofy, but I like
It's goofy.
it.
Yeah. We had a guild member, he's not in our guild anymore, named Taboff but it's spelled out Tub of Beans.
Taboff. I like that. Gnome Town names.
I
Right,
could-
back on track.
Yeah. Where are we?
Gnome
Okay.
York, Coppertown, Gearsdale.
Gearsdale.
I kind of like Gearsdale.
I like Gearsdale. All right, let's start painting. You can put it back on the overhead.
All right.
Okay. I've chosen. I already gave this. These are foam. Remember?
Yes, everything here is foam. Bar the.
Well, some glue and
Stuff over
sticks and
there.
stuff. Yeah. But I already gave it a
Shorthaven.
coat of Shorthaven. That's a good one. A coat of, I think I used this. That's pavement. Was it pavement or granite? I can't remember which one I
You
used.
aren't foam, Drake. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for
Green.
reminding me. I was a little concerned.
Hey Joe, speaking of Drake, he had a date the other night. You have to tease him about that.
Oh gosh.
Not Linda though. Was it Linda?
No, that's the Listen Linda.
No, what was the girl's name?
Laura.
Laura.
Not
Yeah,
Laura.
not Laura.
You know, I have purposely kept that information from my Discord because I
Too late.
I know Rylan.
Too
I think
late.
Rylan's head just popped.
What?
Yeah, oh, he just went, whoa.
All right, we're going to dry brush the...
Hang on.
You glossed that over too quickly, Qyjari. Oh, did you hear that?
I did. It was very ASMR, I'm sure.
Okay, so let's use...
Going to Discord, BRB, great.
We're dry brushing this. Everyone know how to dry brush? Remember how we dry brush?
Joe just said, well, crafting stream over.
Hey, Joe, I am currently getting ready to ship out the terrain from... it's actually rebending.
Cog's
It's
Crag.
over there. I like that.
I like that too.
I like that a lot. Cog's
I think
Crag.
it's because you and I have personal stake on the word cog.
Yeah, we do.
Qyjari lost the rune. It's now Drake's State talk time.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll paint. I'm just gonna dry
Joe
brush
says
them.
nope. Rebending? Question mark.
Yeah. The terrain I built for you is it warped a little with the drying of the water feature, which I know you didn't request, but I made it anyway.
She's so proud of herself.
So I'm fixing it now, and then I'll mail it off to you. He's gonna take it to Gen Con.
That's right. Yep. Which Rylan should get to see too.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think.
Rylan's going to Gen Con.
Whether he plays on it or not, he should see it.
Hopefully.
I have a feeling Rylan's probably gonna seek out
He's gonna
that
find.
game.
He's gonna find Joe.
Whether he's playing or not, he was probably gonna seek it out. I like to think. No pressure, Rylan.
Yeah, no pressure.
Rylan says hoping to play on it. Yeah, that'll be cool.
See, when you do a dry brush over
Get a
the
selfie
cracks,
with it.
wherever the cracks are or the angles are, that dry brush connects with it.
Jeez.
I'm gonna put some glue here and put some moss on that side. Moss only on this side.
Jesus Christ, Rylan.
What do you
He
do?
went straight to my channel, my Discord, and the general chat. He tagged everyone and said, "Do you guys know Drake had a date the other night?" Guess who just responded?
That's what friends are for.
He's keeping things from us. I didn't see that part.
Did Del Mori respond?
No, Lily.
Oh, Lily, yeah.
I'm sorry. Say what now? Oh, yikes! All right, I'll look up on that later. See what kind of
Mayhem.
mayhem that happens.
I've just
there.
gotten you into. Oh, I just got everywhere.
Oh, Rylan says we've already been talking about it. I assume he means the Gen Con meetup.
Awesome.
And Choku says, oh gosh, Taravlo City, but it's like T apostrophe R-A-V apostrophe L-O.
That sounds like it should be a tiefling.
That or...
Or Klingon.
Don't make me use my baklava. I mean, Louise, yes!
Oh my gosh.
Joe says, depending on when Ice Cream Dice gets back to me on when he wants to play, I'll either be playing with Rylan or running a special game just for him, since he's only there Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Rylan says, Big O Joe is the best.
Aw.
Oh,
You can
and
wrestle.
Joe just says Travelocity.
Travelocity.
Really? Rylan says, Gnome Cities. Normandy and Nicaragua, but with a G in the front.
Nicaragua?
But it's Nicaragua. It's the silent G.
Oh, yeah. I need to use a different brush.
D&D
This one's too nice.
All D&D names have to have multiple apostrophes, right? Not
Man,
all.
I had watered down glue already. I should have used that
I made
instead.
an NPC named Scott the other day. I did. It was in the game it was the streamed game with for Nerdsmith.
Oh, did you?
There was remember?
Oh, yeah.
My mother
that's
was
right.
calling in Scott.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So either way, Rylan will get to play on your terrain. Sweet.
Yay!
That's pretty cool.
All right. That's good. Most of that's gonna get removed anyway.
That's really cool. I'm excited to hear about that. Someone's name on this is that?
Someone's name?
Sorry,
We've mossed
turn off
that
studio mode. I gotta look at this. It's two different people.
Okay.
And Choku and Big Ol' Joe. For some reason, the colors that your on-screen chat
Yeah,
picked
it's
up
two
is
different
like
colors. Yeah.
Well, no, it's the same color, but it's
Okay.
like this bright orange, so it almost blends with the background, like
Oh.
way too well.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, we can't really
Yeah, that's.
do anything about it though. Oh gosh, Joe, I'm not even gonna try and say that. Great Scott or Scott the Great. Yeah. Well.
Or something.
In my game, he was a kid. He lives in what's the main city with Lord
Blackwing.
Sure.
You tell me. You were the DM.
Well, no, I was talking about like what was that city's name?
The Keep.
Ravens.
Oh, Ravenscroft.
Croft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Not
where
Loft.
that's where Scott lives.
Yeah, not Loft.
There's a name for you. Just take out the apostrophe. Oh no, I know I can say it, but like trying to do it with the apostrophes would be really interesting.
Oh shoot! I just got my my dry brush wet.
Some apostrophes are too much. Yeah.
I gotta change brushes. I got it wet. Okay, let's go back to
Gnome
our
City,
dry brush.
Grinklehoot.
I
I
that
like
one.
it actually. Yeah. And Ontario, like Scott Pilgrim.
And it's and it's not a city. It's just the lab.
Right. So we've probably
The city is named.
Did we say city or town or something? I don't remember what we said.
The
We just said build. That's what we said.
build. Yeah.
So it's more of a lab name. So like Gnome Names Lab. Gnome Names Lab.
Okay. All right.
That was funny. I didn't mean to do it. That was funny. Yeah. So obviously, so and so's lab is kind of simple.
Or
If you can come up with something.
is this some sort of steampunk name like Steamworks or Forge something
Right.
or Clockworks?
Ribblecoot's Haunt. I'm not sure I would use the last part of that first
Cogs.
one.
Cogsmith.
But Cogsmith.
I like that. Or Clockwork, or some sort of steampunk. I mean, you can go to Fantasy Name Generator.
Gnomish and Steampunk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
try
yeah.
to combine the two. But I'm
I
also
gotta
kind
put
of
some
thinking
I gotta
Guild
put
Wars
some
2
sticky
Asuran.
there.
They have some really good names for the labs in that game.
Okay.
I can't think of any of them, but
Of course not.
Guild Wars 2 has the Asuran have some really good lab names.
Okay.
So if that
Something
helps,
similar to that.
look up some of that.
Yeah. Well-
Jake, what you been drinking tonight, Drake? Mead? Unfortunately, no mead. I haven't had mead in a couple weeks.
I need to be a good
Month
Host.
or two. No. You don't have to
and
do that.
go buy him some mead.
I
Wait a minute.
combined. Oh gosh, what was my cider called?
I don't know. You had a fancy name for it. I don't know.
s-
Some fancy cider name.
It was like Snibblenog cider or something like that. I don't know. It was some weird cider
That's
from
the name. That's the new name of the.
Snibblenog.
Yeah.
Snibblenog's lab. Nilbert's Distillery.
Oh my gosh.
Distillatorium. There we go. Distillatorium.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Something with thorium would be good.
Grinklehoot Steam Forge. The Copper Apothecary. I don't think it's not really an apothecary though. It's not really a
It's
alchemy
supposed to-
lab.
right.
It's
It's a
mechanical, electrical lab.
Clockworks. Yeah, like very steampunkish.
Construct. Think constructs.
Ooh, yeah. Think of Modrons.
Or Modrons. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Leyrena's gonna make on her stream.
Yeah, no, sorry, but mine's that cider with vodka.
Basically apple
I
cider.
never
vodka.
got through telling you what my drink was.
Oh, we just keep changing.
We do.
Course.
We're freaking
Okay.
shapeshifters here.
Now we have to add some. What time is it?
It is.
Yeah, we have time.
8:24.
Good. We have
It
time.
changed as I was saying. What time?
We are gonna add some extra greenery and rocks and stuff around. Now, we'll just build some rocks. Oops, that's gluey. It's sticky.
Are you rocking around the block?
Rocks on, rocks off.
What's that song? Rock around the.
Rock around the clock. Bill Haley in the comments. Rock around the clock.
How'd it go?
I don't want to sing. You don't want to hear me sing.
Fair.
Oops. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something like old school hip hop. I think.
Oh.
I think it's hip hop anyway. I could be
So let's
wrong.
make some rocks. I'm just gonna put this
Cogsley's
way.
Cognatorium.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to move this.
That's an option.
That's a option. Oh man, I can feel this grass stuff. I sat in some on my legs and my sweaty thighs. Picked
That's
it up.
bad.
I'm in shorts, so that's gonna be
bad.
interesting later. That bath is gonna have to be explained.
Why
all
is
this green?
Why is it gluey?
Okay, so let's make some rocks.
Pickle snot. You know, people jumping into our stream
I
out of
know.
context would be like, why is everybody just saying random words?
I know, they do that all the time, especially when we have contests, because then they just get all loopy.
Right, with the exclamation point.
Okay.
Globflung. Globflung's what? What is... Hold on, I gotta look up a word before I say it, and it's the wrong word.
Or it's, yeah.
Oh no, it's appropriate. I just don't know if it's the right word for what I'm thinking of.
Fantasy Name Generator has basically any kind of name
Oh, okay, never
convention
mind.
you want to use.
I was gonna use reliquary.
Oh,
But
reliquary.
That's a container for holy relics, so maybe not a lab name.
Well,
Gogglehaven, Cinderhelm. I kind of like Cinderhelm.
I like
That's like a
Cinderhelm.
good Gnome City name. Although that is what he said, Gnome City names.
Yeah.
Chronobury.
I like Chrono because it's like a time. It's like a clock. So that Chrono's a good idea. So
Chrono's not a bad idea, yeah.
So keep that thought.
But remember, it's supposed to be like a lab of some kind, or just somewhere where you create
Clockworks.
constructs, clockwork, things, trinkets, items.
Remember, during 3 Sheets 1 Shot, we introduced steampunk to the world of my homebrew world of Amonrath.
Jake
What do you say?
said chasing $5 vodka with blue Hawaiian punch because I'm a big boy. Joe says, I keep meaning to ask, do you prefer the pink or the green foam? And when you paint it, do you prime it, and how?
I haven't seen green foam. I've only ever seen the
We've only
pink.
ever had the pink? Okay.
Maybe I just need to go to a different store. But at Lowe's Depot, they don't have the green. At least not where I've looked.
Okay.
I always give all of my terrain. I paint it black. In this case, I did not. You saw the pieces underneath the
We can't quite see
the
that far
moss. The pieces underneath the moss didn't get painted because I don't want to waste the paint. Because
Right. No point in painting it.
Right, but I do give everything a watered down black matte, sort of a prime, to get into the nooks and crannies, so it hides the pink.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'll do the dabbing over the top to give it that different color for the lowland grass and the trail.
I'm not sure what dabbing has to do with paint, but okay. They can't see it!
I know they couldn't see me dab.
She actually did it. Ryan says the green foam he's probably referring to is the green flower foam stuff. It's bad. Don't use it.
Yeah, no, that stuff. No, that gets. I mean, my hand. I would be covered. in
Does it come apart like styrofoam?
Yes, and no, it's worse than styrofoam, and
What?
it's yes. Go grab one. It's over there. It clings.
I want to see this.
It's on. See that wicker shelf, the basket. Yeah. No, to the right. Yeah. Below that. Yep. See that?
Oh, that
Yeah. That stuff's horrible.
floral foam.
It's floral foam.
Where you stick the fake flowers into at the bottom of a vase or whatever, that kind of stuff.
You can put real flowers in it too.
Well, okay, fine. I see someone's been playing with it. It's got fingerprints pushed into it.
It's because it's fun to play with, but don't take the wrapper off of it.
So we just keep this in the house just to...
No, I was gonna use it for this, but it is too
It's okay.
messy.
So don't use this.
No, don't use that.
Don't use this. Game Master Vault said, I had a clockwork cathedral in my campaign, a clockwork factory, and an old temple of a dead god. Wow, alright.
That's kind of cool.
Joe says, what flock do you use? Yeah, what the flock do you use?
Joe sent me. You sent me a flock. You sent me. Get the flock out. You sent me a Kelly green, and I have used that. In fact, I did use some of that here in this swamp, right here. But I have this stuff here. This is like a sage. I put it in the glass jar because I think it looks pretty. I took it out of its original container. It's like a sage color.
Okay.
And I did buy some of this stuff at Michael's. It looks like coffee grounds, and I did use some of that on the edges here. It's really lightweight.
I want to see something. Hold on.
It looks like that. What are you doing? Oh, you're...
I want to see how ASMR this is.
Yuck, I hate that stuff.
I was just curious. Super ASMR. Cool. Thanks, Joe. Super ASMR. Knock it off.
Yeah, some people don't like ASMR.
I'm sorry. I was curious.
So we're making some scatter.
So let me catch up before it goes off screen.
Sure.
Anchoku said Dexel's Chrono Temporio.
I like that.
I kind of like that.
I like that one too.
Joe said no. Both are the same type at one at Lowe's and one's at Home Depot.
Okay.
We talked about, so he knows what.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the stuff that sucks. Game Master Vault says there is. I'll go and correct myself, or correct himself on this. There is blue XPS foam.
Mm-hmm.
The pink stuff is made by Corning.
Yeah, this is the Pink Panther stuff.
Okay, so yeah.
Hey, they should sponsor us.
Pink Panther?
Owen's Corning.
Okay. Joe said there's a blue one floating around out there too. Right, that's what he was just talking about. Joe says, you're using my flock? Be still my beating heart.
Oh yeah, you said
I'm like internet famous now.
Oh sure, right.
Let me go put this away before I
Yeah,
bust
you're gonna.
open and
Well, if that
cry.
busts open, it'll never. It's worse than glitter.
Yeah, put that away.
He hates glitter.
With a burning passion. And don't even bother trying to send me like a glitter bomb present in the mail, because I know that if I get something random in the mail,
He'll just throw it away.
Yeah, basically. Gnome City names. Dumplinstein.
Dumplinstein, that's cute.
Steamwatch. Gearing Karn. I think it's supposed to be
Oh, that's
Cairn.
kind of cool.
Gearing Cairn, or Gear Cairn.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's like a Scottish.
Yeah. Chronoport. Kind of like that too.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Chronoport. Gear Haven, Steamport.
Don't ever do this towards you, but I'm doing it. Listen to what I say, not what I do.
Jake says, I like the way you cut your rocks. They're kind of stylized looking and it's neat.
Thank you.
You know what, the way she's cutting the rocks out, it kind of makes me think of your MMO version, Jake, of Sanctuary. The way that a lot of the terrain was built in that game. If only that was actually going to be a thing. Sorry. I really wanted to play that. He was making his own MMO, and they had he pulled the plug on it and was doing a now he's doing a RPG, which I can't wait to play that either. But the MMO though.
Okay.
Drake was thinking the same thing. Yes, Necropolis-esque.
All right,
Definitely.
I'm throwing all this stuff away because I have bags of this stuff. Okay.
Have you ever tried heating up a melon baller? Sans plastic handle, of course, and using it on the foam. The thought just hit him.
That's a good idea. I could try that.
That'd be interesting.
Why not? I'll
I'm
do it
not sure.
outside though, because it might have a vapor getting it heated,
you also
like
heat-
it does on here.
Yeah, be
like
careful
on
how
the,
you heat the
on the Proxon.
thing too. You got to do it like like by a flame or something, not by like the.
I have a it's not a melon baller, it's a coffee scoop,
Okay.
and it's all metal. And it has
That could hurt.
well,
you have the heat resistant gloves now, right?
yeah, that Joe sent me.
From like our third
Yeah,
ever.
Joe
stream.
sent me those.
Yeah. The blue XPS is made by Dow with their branding on it. Says Game Master.
Okay, so this
two
is
different
just scatter. I'll paint these up and put them on, and let's get some greenery on here. Well, let's paint them. We'll paint them real quick, since I'm here, since we have time.
Yeah, we actually have
Also,
25 minutes.
yeah, we have plenty of time. While we're thinking of it, you guys help me. I'm gonna get the red thing out because that's easier to paint on. You guys can help me. Think of some common household metal items that I might be able to use for this steampunk build. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I went into my local discount store and I found...
Who knows what that is?
They all know what this is. I found this in the grill section. It's like a very cheap
Okay.
grill some veggies on it, one serving type thing.
Right.
I figured that would make a really cool floor in the steampunk.
Oh, okay.
And then I found these are pie tins Well, it's a useful, useless as a pie tin.
Useless as a pie tin.
But
yeah.
I cut them up into squares, thinking that would make good flooring,
It would be kind of neat.
metal flooring.
Yeah.
'Cause it has like a pattern to
Oh
it.
yeah, I see that. Yeah, like a metal floor.
Yeah, so I thought that. And then, from various hospital visits, I think I had, when I had my hysterectomy, I had this breathing, you know, the thing that they make you take a breath in?
Yeah.
And they're like, when you're done with it, throw it away because of germs and stuff. But I saved this part. I thought that would make a really cool, like that.
Right. Yeah. You know, and
Some sort of steampunk looking thing. I'll paint it black or silver or something. And I made this to have in there like a like valves and stuff.
yeah.
So now they can, while I'm painting these rocks, they can help me think of other. I already had the layout for the steampunk thing too.
Oh, okay.
So we're
You are ready to go for next week.
yes.
Yeah, Joe. Then the next week is the beginning of the steampunk
The
build.
beginning of the steampunk build.
That grill pen would also be great for the glue dots if you make your own static grass tufts.
Oh yes, they would. Yeah, I know what you're
I'm not
talking
sure I
about.
followed, so I'm
No,
glad
yeah,
you do.
I know what you're talking about. This
I
this is just black paint.
oh,
What?
Joe says I got stuff out in my shed. I'll send you gears, pipes. I got plenty.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually.
Don't spend a lot on the mail though. If there's stuff that you think that I might have laying around or something, don't.
Yeah.
I don't want you to spend a lot of money on postage.
Also, transformer windings around ring magnets.
Yes, in fact, I plan to go to Lowe's Depot. Actually, I might go tomorrow because Littlest has her last chorus party at school after school, so she'll be staying later. So I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll go tomorrow to Lowe's Depot and just kind of go look all around for anything they could use. I could use as a flooring. I give this a black coat first, and then I'm going to do that charcoal or
I forgot
dark
Riley
gray.
knows about the USPS postage.
Oh yeah, of course.
Jake, she already uses the aquarium supplies aisles.
Oh yeah, I go into
Plenty. She knows all about those. He should just go into the aquarium supplies aisle at Walmart and see if they have some.
Yeah, I've gotten
Or
some.
they have some pretty funky looking stuff for fish tanks.
Yeah, I've got. I forget where it went, but I had like a ruins.
USPS flat rate box is $7 and change anywhere in the country. $7 and change for anywhere in the country.
Even no matter what it weighs.
I assume.
Okay, cool.
Well, because I think the USP. Oh wait, that's a flat rate box. So it is a pre-designated
Yes.
size box.
Yes.
But whatever you can fit in at $7. That sounds
Okay.
pretty cool. Old computers have all the stuff you need. Power supplies have magnet winding. Circuit cards have neat heat sinks.
Yeah.
Or that have heat sinks and LEDs.
I thought about going to a
Up to 75 pounds. Jeez, Rylan.
I thought about going to like a Goodwill store and looking for like an old PS2 or something, like a PlayStation game,
Well,
or
hold up. If it's a PS2, we could rebuild that.
or
and sell
whatever.
that
You know what
for
I'm talking.
money,
You know what I'm
like-
talking about. But you know, an old.
Yes.
But then I read an article
Old
recently
electronic
that
thing.
a lot of places that take those as trade-ins, however old they are, they'll take them as trade-ins, and they have to open them up outside because they become these nests of cockroaches on the inside.
Oh.
So I thought maybe I won't go to Goodwill and find one of those.
Well, if it's there, then it should. Well, no, Goodwill wouldn't have looked inside.
No.
Well, that's why if you do decide to do that, bring it home and open it up outside.
Well, even then, they're like nests inside. Like you couldn't even take it apart. It's like they're-
we could clear it out. There's things to get to.
I'm not even
smoke it
coming.
out.
I'm not even putting it in my car.
Oh, fair, right, car. Yeah.
So I think
Put
I'll
this in
just
the container, and I'm gonna seal the container.
put this in this container of formaldehyde.
Game Master Vault says extra protein.
Yuck. And the thing is, these are infestation type cockroaches. These aren't just the random ones.
Right.
So no, thank
We
you.
just replaced the fan in LJ's laptop today. I continue the old fan.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll take
Go
it.
for it. Yeah, anything that's.
If you're not going to use it, yeah.
The junk pile in the house, hiding in a closet. or in the garage.
Yep, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Anything like that, especially like
Oh,
an
Rylan,
antique clock
you
or
just tossed
something.
an old laptop last week.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, but I mean, yeah, it is okay, but also like that could have been.
We
a
actually have an old
trove
laptop.
That is okay with this.
We have an old. I gotta make sure Crow's
That's
okay with
that's
it,
the key.
taking it apart. But yeah, he saves everything.
They're not SPA cockroaches, is what you're saying.
Right, but I need to find I need to find an old clock is what I need and get all those parts
Get
out of
the
an old
actual
clock.
clock worked
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
If anyone has an old clock they don't want,
No,
like
those are antiques.
Yeah, I know.
Don't. Yeah,
dang it.
because I do have an old clock. But I'm
Because
not
even
gonna
if you
take it
did find one at a Goodwill, you wouldn't want to.
I don't know if I take it apart. Yeah, not an antique.
you-
It'd have to already be a part.
Yeah. I can get an old laptop, Ashton, and.
But coils?
Bring up old
Especially old coils. Not fresh, new silver ones, but old rusty coils would work.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to have a coil off of an old
You realize we
dryer.
have limited space to build this thing on, right?
Yes, it's gonna. Well, it's funny because the piece I bought at Lowe's Depot is 8 feet by 4 feet, and they cut it for me in 2-foot sections.
Yeah.
So I had 4 2-foot sections, but since it's not exactly 8 feet, it was 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, and then 23 inches.
Ugh,
So an American, or whatever we're gonna call it, is 24 by 23.
okay.
So
Go ahead and
sorry.
just use that piece. Get it
Yeah,
out
I'm just
of
gonna use it.
Get it out of the rotation.
It's not like I could sell it as a terrain piece. I don't think.
The Dollar Tree has these pipe-looking straw kits for kids' parties that would work well.
Okay,
And
yeah.
made some machines for my game with them. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. That kind of stuff. I'll
I think
check
we have
out
a
the Dollar Tree.
that just opened up near us too.
There's one up by Wally World.
But I'm just saying, there's also a brand new one. Like,
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not sure if I should give street names or not, but
No, it's just that's fine. Okay, so
there
this
used to
is.
be a CVS, not CVS. What's the one that closed? Rite Aid. On
Rite
the
Aid.
corner,
Oh, is that a
right next
Dollar
to the gas
Store now?
station, across the street from that one gas station.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a Dollar Tree now.
Cool. That's cool.
Call it Nomra currently here.
Yeah, no, we're currently home.
It's no longer Nomra gone.
Oh, I get it. That's funny. Let's
That
get
wasn't
some.
my joke.
Let's get some greenery.
I like greenery.
Let's put some.
I thought we weren't
and-
doing greens, Mom.
Duh.
You can also pull the bulbs out of the plastic sockets and old Christmas lights and wire them into a little battery, or wire them to a little battery.
Oh, like I did for my
Interesting.
like I did for this one.
I suppose.
Whoever missed
don't
the
know.
Steam Forge, there's the Steam Forge turned on
I
right
think
there.
that was Anchoku that said that. He said,
Yeah,
yep.
Okay, so let's get the greenery. I guess I'll put it on my lap. Oh my gosh, I have no place for this!
Put it on your lap with the rest of the,
I'll just get rid of all this stuff here. Hold on.
whoosh.
No, I didn't do that, but
I know.
I was tempted.
Call it Steam Cog Chronoport.
That's funny.
Jake says, I'm going to throw in an LED light strip with a remote to change the colors, too. I have too many of them.
Someone sent me a bunch of LED lights I need to use for gnome.
Whatever it
Gnome,
is.
that's not its name.
Right.
Okay, so
No name is the best name.
because I used this big giant ball for this area, I figured it'd be good to use it in the other to like tie it in.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a bunch off here.
LEDs can also have optical fibers glued to them.
Oh, I did not know that.
I assume he means like how, you like the pumpkins.
Oh, yes.
with the framed.
Yep.
Yep. That'd be kind of cool.
Let's peel some of those off.
Oh, that would make great, like, flashing buttons on a machine. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to do that.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck
We'll use
trying
some
to
of
do
that.
that, but that sounds awesome.
Well, we could do that. What else do I need for the greenery? I needed something. Oh, I have sticks. That's what it is.
But those are brown.
No, well, it's yeah, whatever. Not big sticks. He's enjoying his.
I'm enjoying myself way too much.
Look at my checklist to
Oh,
make
gosh.
sure. All right, we're promoting
There
Geek
you go.
Thyself, right? Is that on? Has that been on?
Yes, it has been on. I've left it as the primary.
Okay, and then
thing.
we're also promoting Mimsy 15 for Die Hard Dice. What else are we promoting tonight?
Ooh, Nerdsmith in general.
Well, yeah, like if they want to watch D&D, Shenanigans is on tonight. There's a dent in that rock.
Welcome!
Oh gosh, how do I say this name?
Welcome!
Valia-sama?
That is God
That's
bless
a cool
you.
name. Yes, and God bless you. That is a great name. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much.
Joe said Nomra non-copyright material.
Yeah, Gnome Run. We can't use it.
I'm finding all kinds of stuff
I know what
to
I'm
send
missing.
now.
Hey, look, I don't want all your junk.
Jay.
Don't bunch up all your junk and send it.
Game Master Vault says, "Oh no, a dented rock, a dented rock."
I know, I dented it. I don't know how that happened. I'll fix it. You can see the pink.
Promoting Anan's tree. Do we have a thing for Anan's tree on here?
No.
How
All right,
how
so
about a Compotech?
I've got. I didn't use Incompetech for this one.
Oh, okay. So never mind, not that.
I've got this reindeer moss. I knew I was missing something. I got purple. I'll use that for the Fae. That was really cool. Ooh, Spanish moss. By the way, spend the money on packaged preserved Spanish moss, because you know what lives in live Spanish moss that you pull off the trees in Florida? Chiggers.
And those are
are no
gnarly
bueno.
things. You don't like those.
No bueno. Okay.
Logan goes, unicorns?
Unicorns. Well, unicorns are rare, but can be found. Here's some. Oh, I found some fungus.
I found some fungus.
Well, it's
Uncle
preserved.
Fungus?
Actually, you know what? I found this reindeer moss. I found this at the dollar store.
Not on a reindeer?
No.
Disappointed.
So I have all this other neat stuff. I forgot I had this stuff, so I'm glad I went and got it.
Why do I feel the need to, like, make sure people knew what you said?
So wait, did we decide if we're gonna glue the house onto the thing,
Oh,
or
no wonder.
make
We
it
didn't actually speak of that.
move it mobile? Like, are we gonna...
And those are shrooms.
What? Yeah, they're not really. Yeah, they're just like this fungus. See, I mean, it's like preserved fungus, but
It's like it's fungus and you're touching it.
well, it's not.
Speaking of unicorns, Drake, tell us about your date.
I'm not gonna probably use this.
I see you, Rylan. All right.
I see what you did there. Where's the green? I thought I had the green.
There's not supposed to be that on the stream.
I'm not supposed to be what on the stream?
I assume you mean shrooms.
Oh.
That was Joe. He said that because he's the one that said those are shrooms.
Oh yeah.
And Choku put it on wheels and add a hitch.
Oh. Nah.
Oh. Nah. Never mind. What, the house?
The house. He was talking about the house. Yeah.
Right.
I looked, but it actually is attached to the front step, so that really wouldn't work.
Oh.
I attached
It'd
the
just be an
base.
awkward
Yeah.
wagon.
Awkward wagon.
Imagine wagons.
Imagine wagons. But see, if I did attach it, which I'm leaning toward
Simply
attaching.
smashing!
Oh, that is simply
Big ol'
smashing.
Joe, bleed purple 100 bits with a bonus of 10.
Oh, thank you.
He added a message of everyone asked Drake about his date. There, now it's on the stream.
Oh, that's funny. If I did attach it, guys and gals and non-binaries, if I did attach it, then I could put greenery around it, like bushes on the side.
Well, what if you put greenery? What if you attach it to the house instead of the ground?
No, that's gonna peel right off.
Okay. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. I don't know.
I could.
You're the crafter here.
Look.
A
What
crafty
do they
witch.
say?
Choku, I've been watching too much Tiny House. Yeah. So we're debating on having the house be a permanent fixture on the terrain versus a separate item that can be used anywhere.
Like over here or off completely.
Rylan just said, what if you attach a base to the house that's big enough to put greenery on?
Yeah, he and I both had the same. I didn't say it out loud, but I thought
For that
of it.
reason.
Yeah, but
I'm so sorry. I missed who just followed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for following. I did not see, though, because I
It
was
went-
busy.
was-
Rainy Days 75. Thank you for the follow.
What a great name.
That is a great name.
Drake.
I hope I said it right.
Drake loves a rainy day.
Oh, Rainy Days. Oh, you're right. That it does say Rainy Days. It's spelled Raneydaze.
Perfect.
That's perfect. That's awesome. Where would it move realistically?
I know,
Good
that's the
question.
thing. I mean, it could be used as a house on another terrain. That's what I'm thinking, but why not just build another house?
Right? Because, I mean, you could perfect houses better.
This is the perfect house.
Well, right now.
Except it's a distillery, not a house. But it has 2 working doors, a front door and a back door. And it has these great windows. But yeah, I could do that. I'll attach it, and I'll put greenery around it.
Is it 1975 or July 5th or both?
Or both. It's both. We're going to go with both. Do we have anyone to raid tonight? You need to be thinking about this.
I'm so confused with Rylan. Why did he ask that?
I don't know.
Or rather, what's the pun, if there is one? 1975 or July 5th? Or both?
Well, 7/5 is July 5th.
Right.
Or is it the year that they were born in 1975? So is it 7/5 July 5th, or is it 1975? I get it. I got you, Rylan.
Well, he did just say rainy days 75.
Yeah, so it could be rainy days. It could be the year that Rainy Days was born.
Oh, I see.
Or it could be
I didn't realize
July 5th.
Yep. Farm those angry bees to make the meat in the distillery. Anchoku's all about this distillery.
I know. Anchoku's drunk, probably.
Hey. Psh.
Oh, I need to get some mold in here. Where's the mold?
Y5, my dude.
Where's my mold?
Logan says Dire Bear GM is a nice guy.
Dire Bear GM is a
Bear.
fantastic guy.
I've never heard of Dire Bear.
I haven't either. Who is he?
We're gonna go find out.
Okay.
Curious Crafts, you could cause Chief Dancing Bear to explode if you raided her. That's true, you really could.
Yeah, Chief
It's kind of frightening.
Chief would explode. She'd get all weepy and stuff. I just wish that there was another
Dire
Nerdsmith
Bear
show.
Is live.
Yes, I wish there was
only
another
4.
Nerdsmith show that we could raid that comes on right
If
after
only
mine.
we went to 10 o'clock. So
I'm not going to 10
I
o'clock.
know.
It would not be healthy for my marriage.
Yeah. Logan says he's applying to be on the network. Dire Bear.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Big ol' Joe, though, is over here like, yeah, let's raid Chief.
Yeah, I know.
Cleft. I don't
But
know why
we
he said Cleft, probably typo.
But if it's someone who's applying to be on the network, we should probably.
That could be a good boost, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun to boost.
We also like to stick to D&D, those
Right.
that are streaming D&D or at least related.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we'll
that
get
helps.
maybe we'll get Chief to play some D&D.
It'll be great.
With us one
She's
time.
playing Stardew Valley. I would love to see a Stardew Valley game that, like, it's Stardew Valley, but D&D. That would be awesome. Like, medieval
What's
fight
the other?
monsters
What's the?
and-
I want to do a Harry Potter D&D.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You have the minis already.
I have the minis and
Well, most of
everything.
them.
Okay, so I
Joe
just,
says, but the head explosion.
I
come
know,
on."
I know.
She
But
melts on raids.
She does. She melts on raids, but
It's adorable.
it is adorable. She gets all weepy and stuff.
Right.
All right,
says,
so-
I want to do a Game of Thrones D&D. So you want to play a game of D&D where everyone dies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Kara.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. If you don't know by now, well.
Okay, so see, I've just done this little section of greenery on against the rocks, mostly to cover up that little bit there. But I'm just kind of sticking it here and there, and I'll do the same thing around the rest of it, and I will attach the house and do some greenery around.
I think attaching the house is going to be the better idea.
Yeah, I think so too. That takes a little bit more effort than I want to. I can't because I can't tip the board with the river still being wet. I may not do another pour. I like the way this is looking. It's dried a little bit since we've started the stream. Let me pull the river up a little bit.
Quick question regarding the house. Are you going to cut the grass out and put the house in the grass? Or are you just going to try and mash it down as much as
No,
possible?
I'm just gonna mash it down.
Okay.
There's the roof.
I think that could look cool if it was kind of like the stone parts of the steps and the whatnot were kind of slightly in the grass, but...
Oh well, when I mash it, I'll
Okay.
when I put greenery around it, it'll kind of
Oh, I see.
mold
Right.
up
makes
to
sense.
that. And I'm gonna tuck it back into the corner there a little bit more. I think to have more field of vision. All right, so let me show you the way the
Nice raid
the
message. I
swamp
like it.
the swamp has turned out. Oops.
Yeah.
And there's a hair in there.
Is there?
I think I got it. And then he has this little
A little footbridge?
footbridge right across there. There he is.
Nice.
Oh, no, there's the hair. Got it.
There's probably a glue string.
It
or
was a
something.
glue string, yeah.
Yeah. The train's nice and flat too, which is good.
Well, and like I said, every time I've done a pour for the clear glue, I have put weights on it to keep it from arching up and getting ruined. So that's it. That's Dunsby's Distillery. I will add more of this
Okay, Jake.
greenery like I did here because I'm using
Lemurs.
glue. Glue, all multi-purpose, all-purpose glue. Don't use school glue. It's crap.
It is garbage.
And I didn't like the way this turned out on the side here with the moss. It didn't really stick as much as I liked it to, so I'll fix that side also and make it look more like the rest of the rocks. But that is Dunsby's Distillery. Stay tuned next
He's got an assortment
Tuesday.
of stuff.
What the? Oh yeah, awesome.
From Jake. Yeah.
Dunsby's Distillery is done, but next week we will have our steampunk. I went over the Ant Tree Elephant.
Yes.
This week on Friday night at 7 o'clock during 3 Sheets One Shot, our viewers, all of you guys, have put together 2 options for our intrepid adventurers out of Ravenscroft. They've gone to the Crow's Nest Inn and Tavern, found 2 notices that were just put on the bulletin board, on the notice board.
Necromancer?
No necromancers. We talked about this.
That's really funny.
And don't forget tonight at 10 o'clock, Shenanigans.
Shenanigans?
Go check them out here on We Are Nerdsmith. And Geek Thyself wherever you download podcasts.
Yes.
New episodes released every Wednesday.
I'm throwing out some of our stuff here.
Sure. Hey, who are we rating?
Probably Dire Bear GM.
Yeah, let's do that. That's really cool. We've got another Nerdsmith potential creator. Logan, is that what you said?
I forgot. The last one is Etsy to the Ant Tree shop. If you would like to go check.
Yes. And
shop.
if you're a Nerdsmith subscriber, whether you support me with creator coins or not, any Nerdsmith subscriber gets the discount on Ant's Tree. There's a discount code there, but you only get it if you're a Nerdsmith subscriber.
Right.
And,
yep. Yes.
And like I said, I have closed down my patrons except for the $1
Right.
level. So I encourage anyone, if they normally do Patreon for me or normally do Patreon for whatever they do, to go to Nerdsmith because...
I'm going to put you on this camera.
Sure. Because there's so many more benefits there for you than I can give. There's a bunch of bonus content. There's, for certain levels, there's a pin and a bunch of stuff. Logan can tell you all about it.
Okay.
But also that discount code for if you want to get an ornament. You could get your very own elephant ornament right now if you were a member with 15% off. You could.
And
I'm
Die
just
Hard
saying.
Dice.
Well, that's on Die Hard Dice. And that's my code.
Right.
Mimsy15.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. Right.
And that's for,
Yeah.
I think that's for your entire order too. And my discount code on Etsy is for your entire order too. I bet you didn't
Can
know
those
that.
codes be used multiple times?
I don't know. I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either.
But you can save on shipping if you just do it all at once.
True. Very true.
And I actually think they have I think Die Hard Dice has free shipping over a certain amount too. Double check that though. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so let's, what are we going to say in the raid? Mimsy Love?
I actually liked what Rylan
What did Rylan
suggested.
suggest?
He has Mimsy with the mercy wings around him.
Perfect.
And Mimsy says hello.
Perfect.
So if you are a
He says,
subscriber,
woohoo, greetings and salutations.
there you go. Thank you, Ryland. Do we want to throw up the non-raider version?
Let's not throw up.
Well, let's not do that either. Yes, but what's the non-raider version?
Do you know my, when I do
Twitch
a dwarf,
raid, right?
when I DM, my dwarf voices are all pirates. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Why is it all?
I can't do a Scottish accent, so they all turn into pirates.
Fair.
I'm just terrible at Scottish accents.
All right. So you have your 2 options.
But I can do a good
really? Did I
Sofia
misspell it?
Vergara.
No, I just didn't do it right. I'm so bad at this, y'all. Hold on.
That's why I pay
Go ahead and
the big
do
bucks.
your Sofia
Vergara.
Vergara.
Well, I don't want to offend anybody if I do it wrong.
Oh, fair. Okay.
But she talk about her husband who plays the Dungeons
here we
and
go.
Dragons. He plays the Dungeons and Dragons, and he has a basement room that he goes and his friends come and over. They play, and I bring them coffee. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
It's pretty terrible.
So yeah,
Anyway.
if you want to copy one of those, and we're gonna go raid.
Yes, and I'm gonna go have some chili for dinner.
Same. Once
Did you get
we
some
raid.
chili?
Not yet.
Some cornbread too. I made dinner.
What was it? Dire Bear GM. Here we go.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Mwah.
Time to start drinking. You're late, my dude.
I have water.
Oh, I meant Rylan.
Oh.
He just said time to start drinking.
Mm.
Okay. Bye.
Did you go on the thank you screen?
Yeah, a little bit.